Okay, like, you're trying to be profound, right? But it is to cover up that you're insecure about the fact that you are not profound, right? That you have nothing to say. But deep down, you are scared because you feel like you might never love again, that the things that you fell in love with in the first place were, like, bad and wrong and, like, misguided, and, like, maybe there's something wrong with you, right? But you're still trying to come across as cool. And you still are trying to come across as being intelligent.
On my way home from work today, I ran into a man who was looking for Times Square. I told him he was a long way from there, but pointed him in the right direction. As he headed off, he told me to have a miraculous day. A miraculous, as in miracle. Where does this guy get off? It's like he was trying to fuck with me. He didn't look like a tourist or anything. It felt like a prank. I responded with, "You too," sort of half-heartedly like that. I felt robbed. He fucking tricked me. Some people must get off on that kind of shit. These perverts go around lurking outside of subway stations looking for unsuspecting victims. When someone who looks particularly desolate strolls by, they mumble something about directions to Rockefeller Plaza or the Statue of Liberty. But it's all a setup, a ruse in order to lure in another naive fool. A miraculous day. He said, knowing full well that it's more likely that I'll get struck down by the B-57 Express on my way back from picking up the laundry than to witness a miracle on Ziggy's birthday. I think this place might be haunted. Not like in a campy horror movie kind of way. There's just like this sickening, hollow presence that echoes off of every wall, funneling into every corner and back out again like some primitive concert hall. Part of me feels like he had it designed that way. That's something he would do. Not me. Maybe if I were more willing to pursue things, I'd be happier. Maybe if I relied less on my assumptions about the way things ought to be, I would be happier. Happy. 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 You know that thing when you repeat a word so many times it loses its meaning? Happy. I should find a job. A real job. Something high paying. The kind of job where I could buy myself things. Maybe a new wristwatch. Or some nice shoes. If I'm going to be miserable, I might as well have nice shoes. Ziggy was always vague about how he came up. It was like a joke. He would tell you the same story with the details swapped, as if he had forgot he'd already told it to you. He was practically begging to get caught in it. "Hello, is there anybody in there?" I'm sure keeping track of it all would get exhausting, but I'd never be one to sell Ziggy short on neuroticism. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving him too much credit. We'd like to think these people that we build up in our heads are actually everything they're cracked up to be. Maybe we both wanted the same thing, that storybook romance, that fantastic journey, that beginning, middle, and end. End. Ziggy got his ending. A little rough on the way down, perhaps. Maybe I'm the coward. I have nothing to lose and I'm still clinging on to the past, to a fantasy, to a silver screen narration that says, you can do it too. I hate to sound cynical, but that's a load of horse shit. The days roll by with nothing but a pile of dirty laundry to provide any continuity. Millions of stupid, tiny little gray people look themselves in the mirror every morning and choose not to kill themselves. I must be a real fucking narcissist to think my problems are any worse. Maybe I would be happier if I stopped comparing myself to other people. Other fucking people. I should have responded with something witty. Why, thank you, sir. It appears my miraculous day has already begun. Take care now and have a splendiferous day yourself. When I first moved here, I didn't know anybody, and here was this extravagant fool willing to go out on a limb to celebrate life. They say hindsight is 20/20, I guess. Maybe I'm jealous. Bitter because he stole that fantasy from me, shoved the apple in my mouth and stripped me from my ability to see those shadows dancing on the wall as I once did. Although that's awfully easy for me to say, that it was all his fault, now that there's no one to advocate otherwise. I'd like to think so. Makes it easier with things like this to be able to hate the other person. It's comforting to wallow in the ambitions and brief catharsis of a befallen man. To cut a flower, to place it on your nightstand and behold, fleeting, God-given spirit. Something greater than the sum of its parts, a symbol of inevitability, beauty, decay.
I
Drink, drink, little flower. Your days are numbered, but with a little collaboration, we can extend your stay. There's something awfully poetic about it. I'm single again. Feels good. Makes everything feel all the more final. The truth is, there's no end. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun.